Hello again, friends! And of course, you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 211. Every week I say it, but can you believe they're still letting me do this? We have a massive holiday 10-box break. A quadruplet of 23-24 ClearCut. That's right, when ClearCut treats you well, you push the envelope and you ask for more. We're going to do a Blaster Series 1 and a tin for Celebrini. We'll do Ice, SPA, Engrained, and Stature as well. Bonjour to everybody filling in. We got Downtown Dale Traits. Yvonne, I am doing excellent and feeling incredibly festive. I hope you're doing well as well. Adam and Tut, Jack and Matt, this is excellent. People are filtering in very quickly. We'll vamp for a couple minutes as per the usual. I really hope that I have my knife on me. Yes, I do. Woo, that was close. And yes, we'll lead off with a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas to everybody there as well. Sup, Trevor? Welcome into the break. Post a number. Post any number. Why would you do such a thing? Well, let me tell you, because if we can find that number on a short printed card, you will win a prize. For example, Matt has picked number 29. Let's say we pull a card number 29 out of 99. He'll win a prize. All he has to do is make sure that he has liked this feed. You do need to go out of your way, hit that little like button, and make sure that I get a little bit of attention. I'm very vain, and I'm prone to be sad. So if you don't actually give me a like or a heart or a react, give me an angry face or a sad face. I don't care, whatever you want to do. But I do need just a little bit of react. 2 trades to announce quickly. Matt McDonald, feeling in the happy holiday Christmas spirit, sent the Boston Bruins to Downtown Dale Traits. In return, he will get the Winnipeg Jets, so good luck to both of you. And Jack and Trevor traded. Jack sends the Predators to Trevor in return for the Carolina Hurricanes. Maybe we'll get a nice Seth Jarvis piece. Who totally fell by himself into the net and certainly did not get tripped by Evan Rodriguez. Moving on, keep it positive as per the usual. If you see a nice card, go out of your way and say, hey, that's a really nice card. Because if you get a nice card, you'd probably appreciate it if people went, hey, that's a really nice card. So make sure you go out of your way. Make sure you get the Christmas spirit, the festiveness of it all, if you will. All right, I think we've vamped here for long enough. Let's get started. We'll go with the Blaster and then we'll head into the tin. I was trying to figure out how to kind of move my last $100 and some in the break when I was putting things up. Those Dirty Panthers. That's okay, Dale. They're back-to-back champs. You can talk about that all day. And Dale, people will talk about the Bruins being dirty since the cows came home there. So, at the same time, I think you know how it is to be slandered and to just be lambasted with these erroneous claims, Dale. Either way, Dale, this is for you. There you go. I was trying to figure out how to use those kind of last $100 or so in the break and figured, well, why the heck not? Let's try to go for a Demidoff and a Celebrini, see what we can find. We're not going to go through every single base card when it comes to the flagship stuff, like Series 1 and Series 2. As a reminder, we keep nothing. So anything from a base card to a 101 goes back to you guys. So even if we do blow through the packs a little bit quicker and you think, oh, is that my base card? Or, oh, is that a card for me? It's all good. You're going to get it anyway. I was a lucky guy that drew the Florida Bums today. I think the Florida Bums is the name of a video I saw one time, Trevor. Yeah, about that. So, speaking of a lack of focus, jeez, the Happy Town de Montreal having a hard time. Whoa. There we go. That's better. There's a quick look at your base cards here as we go for this current year. A little bit more of a retro look, I find, to them. Kind of reminiscent of the late 2000s. Your first card off the hop is going to be the Encore, which has made its return. It's going to be willy-nilly in Toronto. Right behind that is going to be a canvas for Logan Stankoven. That is a sophomore card for Stank. And everybody's favorite pest in the whole wide world, Downtown Dale Trait's favorite player, it's Cyclops himself. We got Chewy getting some portrait action. And you know when Matthew Tkachuk shows up right off the hop, it's going to be a good break. 1 or 2 Young Guns per blaster. This is box number 82 for you superstitious folks out there. So we have a glossy AM34, of course, in Toronto. The man they're trying to run out of Toronto. Lane Hudson. By the way, speaking of Austin Matthews, is he damaged goods? I think it's time to have this conversation. Like, if he's going to go see the same back specialist in Germany that Christian McCaffrey went to for his injuries and such, like, I wonder if Matthews permanently hurt himself going for that 70th goal. And it's kind of poetic irony if that is the case, but I don't know. Now that he has to pick up for Mitch Martin, it's a little bit tricky. Either way, sophomore card for Leno Hudson. There's a green dazzler there. And hiding behind that is your tracking systems featuring Linus Ullmark. And we have a fourth insert. How about that? Noah Ostlund. So Buffalo gets on the board with our first young gun. The young kid from Sweden, only born in 2004. So that is young gun number 1 when it comes to our blaster. Blaster, 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 Sabres, we get a bunch of cards. Behind Thomas Hurdle. We have Artem Leshunov, so that is going to be a rookie glossy for the Hawks. We have the Bustle, featuring Kiefer Sherwood. Talk about having a little breakout season there is Kiefer Sherwood. And Jack Eichel with the goal-oriented. Final pack of the blaster from there. Many questions with least, not much answers. You know, Yvonne, you get that right. I get hindsight's 2020 with Mitch Marner. When I've been saying they should have traded him a while ago, I've been saying that since he's been there a year before. But how do you just let Mitch Marner walk and replace him with nothing? And then you act confused that you're not playing as well. Like, Toronto's going to want to blame about themselves, and I feel bad for Craig Berube. We have Pyotr Koshetov getting the tracking systems. We do have a second young gun, lucky enough, is going to be Jacob Gaucher. Gaucher? Maybe it's Gaucher. He's from Quebec. So we did get 2 young guns. I guess one for Philadelphia. Sean Monahan will finish things off with a composition. So no Demidov in the blaster. However, we did get 2 young guns, so we can't complain too much. That just means that we can't have it all, so we're going to get the Celebrini. I'm sure it's happening. I can feel it. It is in this tin. And when I pull that Celebrini, I'm going to look at you all and I'm going to say, I told you all. You watch. It's going to be a fun thing that's going to happen. And then you guys are going to go, ha, he did. He told us. How about that? 8 packs. We have a 3-card bonus Dazzler pack as well. So we'll do the Dazzler pack right after the tin. Plop it up there. Should be, on average, 4 young guns. Some tins will have 3. Some you can get lucky enough to have 5. Similar setup to a blaster. You do have a shot at silver outburst young guns, even though they are harder to find than a hobby. And canvas young guns, of course, are a potential for this. Celebrini and Mishkov are going to be the 1-2. And if no Celebrini... Oh, boys. Ha, you didn't say which store. Gotcha, Dale. He says that if no Celebrini, everyone gets 50% off anything... Oh, the store. Yeah. It ain't this store, though. Nice try. It's a store called Dale Traits' House. Alright, first pack Ola. We have a glossy Rook with Owen Zellweger. We have an LA on tour featuring Kopi and Trevor Moore. That is, I said poetic irony earlier. That is poetic. Thank you for the memories, MZ Kopitar. And welcome aboard, Skip. We have Will Smith as a rookie card with the welcome aboard. Not quite the Celebrini we want. We'll be very happy if we can still get something along the lines of a, anything Will Smith-wise, I suppose. Macklin is the man. We pulled the, if you didn't tune in last week, we pulled a Celebrini at a 25 from ClearCut. We looked it up after. It's worth like $1,400 or something. Just absolutely bananas. I think that went to Jack. So Jack's in this break again. I think he got, yeah, Jack, you got San Jose again. I'm pretty sure you had them last week. So let's go. Jack Eichel with the glossy. Bradley Nadeau, who's closer to Quebec than New Brunswick in a weird way, but did you know that where he is from, the Saint-François de Madon, there is like a population of like 400. And like it's like a chicken city. It's like the largest like farms of chickens, like kind of made for, you know, your chicken nuggets and all that stuff. Your Kentucky Fries, Charlie Lindgren, your Ooh La La, and some base cards from there. Nadeau, like I say, scored, I think he's got a couple goals now for the Kings. He just recently got called up. We certainly claim him as New Brunswickers, though, for sure. Ironically enough, the the young fellow who works with us here, also played hockey with Bradley Nadeau once upon a time. Young Gun renewed. They do not count as a regular Young Gun, but we have Robo, who's having quite a year in Dallas. Quite beautiful there. We've got Evan Bouchard with some bang for your puck. Nice to see him actually recover after his season. And Maverick Lamoureux. That gets Utah on the board with a Young Gun. We continue through. Bedsy, sophomore card with the Speckle playlist. We get a little bit of focus on that. There we go. Look at that. Sparkly. Reminds me of a Pokemon card with the holo. See if we can find a swirl pattern. Mikko Rantanen with the glossy. And hiding behind that is Robert Thomas's The Electricity. We get Matchbox 20 on the board with Rob Thomas, who is having a heck of a game. Beat the tar out of my Panthers when they won 6-2. Had something like 14 fantasy points or something ludicrous. If you play fantasy hockey, go get Robert Thomas. That's a Thomas guarantee right there. I've never heard one. Oof, don't look now, Oiler fans. Stuart Skinner with the canvas card. Behind that, another Will Smith, this time the glossy rookie, so not too shabby to get a couple of the Shark Rooks. And we have some more Ooh La La, this time featuring Jordan Biddington in Sweet St. Lou. Aloha to Fredgie and to Brad. Welcome into the break, my friends. Speckle time yet again, this time with McJesus, so you get an Edmonton Oiler. Nice pickup there for Connor. Followed by the flat Matvei Mishkov portrait. So that is going to be a rookie card for Mishkov. That gets Philadelphia rolling as well. And your playlist, once again, McJesus. He's back, this time in playlist form before we go into the base. I had Thomas and dropped him. Well, Dale, you are a fool. I don't know what to tell you. I can't. Did we only have one Young Gun, or we had two? There's only 2 packs left here. I'm noticing a distinct lack of Young Guns here thus far. There's got to be one here, you'd think. Once again, they don't count as a regular one, but Young Gun renewed is going to be Willy Nilly. We have Thank You for the Memories with Bradles and Timmy Stew. And your next Young Gun is going to be Declan Carlisle with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Declan Carlisle. Yes, Dale Hunter came in the store looking to sell a few cards, and he said, not this one though. This one goes to Downtown Dale Trades. And he came in with an old school auto fax of Hot Dog Phil Kessel, just with Dale in mind. So that was awfully kind of Hunter, and we appreciate his generosity spreading it around. You guys are always excellent like that. Everybody likes to take care of each other, at least a little bit. Rasmus Dahlin with a portrait. This will probably be your final Young Gun, and Nolan Allen with Chicago. And your last Electricity is Jared McCann. Well, that's why it's just an appetizer, my friends. The price of that was cheaper than a hobby box and at least gets the ball rolling. But wait, there's more. There's a 3-card Dazzler pack. We want the black variant. The black variants are 1 in 100 in terms of tins. Can be quite valuable if you find the right one, of course. But in general, we're just really looking for some of those rooks. Ilya Sorokin with your orange Dazzler has that kind of disco feel to it. If you ever did any Panini products, it would be like the no huddle parallel, they would call her. There we go. So pretty, so gorgeous. We have Mo Sider, former Rookie of the Year, with another orange, and with a red, we have the voted best name of 24-25, Shakir Mukhamadullin. With Sweet San Jose as well. I believe I don't know if it's sold yet. We actually picked up a Mukhamadullin exclusives Young Gun this weekend, and made Jake very happy because that's his favorite player in the whole wide world. Ducks who? Oh, look at this. It's now time for ice. 24-25 UD Ice. We all know, I think, the general gimmick. 12 packs, 6 cards per. We have 3 Ice Premiers per box this year, up from the 2 of previous years. Pretty much every single auto, should we find one, is hard signed. It is not a guaranteed auto. This has very, very high-end potential because we want the exquisite cards. Those are those very thick 180 points that they sprinkle in top products such as Black Diamond in the Cup. You can absolutely find them here in Ice. Really quickly though as well, they do have the Frozen in Ice cards. What that means is that they're a card inside of a card. If we find one, we'll get to it when we get there. But if it is numbered, we're not going to open it. If it is not numbered, we are going to open it. The reason why those numbered cards not open can be worth triple digits. So we're not going to take that away from somebody. But if it's not numbered, we are breakers, so we will break it. It'll be that easy. I don't know who got the second box flip. Nobody did because it was a 10. So Yvon! Yvon, ça c'est pour toi. Merci beaucoup, mon chum. Ice. Here we go. One green parallel, one insert, and one base rookie per pack. Back card will be Maverick Bork. That is your rookie with Dallas. We have Josh Morrissey. We have Victor Hedman, and we have John Carlson. Behind that, your green will be Rasmus Dahlin in Buffalo. And your first Ice Premier is on the board. My camera always has a hard time with these because it tries to look through the Ice Premier. I'll see if we can try to. There we go. Georgy Romanov. There's a Russian name if I've ever read one. Out of 999 with Sweet San Jose, goalie up-and-comer. Number 247 is the number that we're looking for, though. If you have number 247, you have won a prize. So congratulations. Come on up and claim it. The beat goes on with your first Ice Premier. Those Ice Premiers can get all numbered all the way down. The ones that are 99 are short printed. And once again, this is 24-25. So make sure you adjust your thinking. We want the Celebrinis, the Hudsons, the Mad Vies, etc. And the Logan Stankoven. So there's your base rookie there. Yet again with Dallas. We have Wyatt Johnston, not Johnson, Wyatt Johnston. Kirill Marchenko and Marshy, my Panther Nightmare. Matty Beniers. And we have what is typically numbered out of 99. And it has rookie at the top. So Ruslan Iskakov. Iskakov. It's Ruslan. Lindros is 88 out of only 99. Ruslan Iskakov. I pronounced his name probably 5 different times. I think it's close enough. The Wyatt Johnson's had a heck of a nice start to the whole flipping series or the season there too, hasn't he? It's nice to see these young kids that we've been talking about really pick up. Like Matt Boldy, I think he's leading the team in points and maybe goals, but him and Kaprizov have already 20 goals this year. We have a little bit of a thicker one, so it looks like a jersey swatch going to be in this pack here. Your back card, your base rookie is going to be Graham Clark in New Jersey. Travis Sanheim, everybody's favorite rat, Brad Marchand, and that's a pretty sweet card. I like that quite a bit. I like how the black looks on that. Olin Zellweger with the Quack Attack, Anaheim Ducks. That is going to be a rookie jersey swatch there for him. Give you a quick peekaroo there at the back as well. Baboosh. And we are now on the board with our first hit. And that will go to Brad, as you have the Quackers. Hopefully we find a little bit more than that on top of it as well. Merry Christmas to you too, Levy. I hope you're enjoying your time in Florida. I'm sure it's snowing everywhere. Nikita Chubrikov is there. We had 1 out of 24 for him a few weeks ago when Fredgie had the Jets. Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon, Oliver Borkstrand, and EK, also known as Eric Carlson, Alex DeBrincat, quietly having one of the best seasons, period, of any players. They had some stats showing up about the American Olympic team, and among all Americans, his worst stat is 5th in terms of points or goals or whatever. So DeBrincat might be on an Olympic team near you. And Sub-Zero with your purple, fuchsia, magenta, violet card is going to be Thomas Harley with the Dallas Stars hitting yet again. Not specifically numbered, but a beautiful purple parallel either way. Man, Upper Deck really makes some nice stuff. I find when we get to some of the colors like that, the way that they put that, well, let's just call it purple, it really pops. Zachary Bolduc now in Montreal, but if you have St. Louis, he is going home with you. Base rookie for him. We have Quinnigan. Don't look now, Vancouver fans. We have Rhino, and we have Owen Tippett. Leo Carlson is going to be your sophomore card with the Ducks as well. And we have Ice Premier numero 2. It is Albert Johansson, number 122 of 399. So much more shorter print than the 999. But if you have number 122, you know what to do. Last pack on the left-hand side. Base rookie will be Liam Ogren. That is with Minnesota. I believe he scored last night. Willy-nilly, Goal Caulfield, and Kuzmenko. I do not understand how this guy cannot just find a team and stay there. He has so much skill and talent and is such a goal scorer, but he's passed around more than currency. I don't understand what the problem is with Kuzmenko. Like, wild. He's got like 4 teams in 3 seasons. Scott Morrow, your green base rookie with Carolina. And there is your final ice premier. It will be Arshdeep Bains, 506 of 799 with the Nucks, also known as the Vancouver Canucks. Over to the right-hand side, we'll see what's hiding over here. No more ice premiers, and we did find a first hit with the ice premier jersey. We have Marat Kuznetsov. I think he got picked up maybe Boston. Am I lying when I say that, Dale? McJesus, we have Shuffles, and we have Kurashev. Alex Tuck, medicated wipes will be your green. And your purple fuchsia, magenta, violet will be Arshdeep Bains. Yet again, a base rookie there with Vancouver. Just as a reminder, we will be open even on Christmas Eve as well. Christmas Eve hours will be a little bit smaller, or a little bit shorter, I should say. We'll be closing at 4 o'clock on that day, but we will be open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Closed Christmas and Boxing Day, back open again on the 27th, and closed on New Year's as well, for anybody looking to pop in and burn some of that Christmas cash like I know you are. Brad Lambert, your base rookie there with Winnipeg. We have Batherson, Kyrou, and Shesterkin. Poor Igor Shesterkin, just wasting away on that Ranger team. Jackson Blake, who's had a hell of a season. He's had double-digit goals, and he's beautiful green rookie for Carolina, easy for me to say. And Bedsy, the Articulates, usually only 1 or so per box, 1 maybe 2. Sophomore card there for Connor Bedard. So like it's Chicago. At least you can see you got a Bedard card. Hoping we can find one of those in ClearCut. If we could go back to back with a Celebrini and a Bedard, that'd be quite wild. Oh, Rangers are awful, Trevor. Just some of these teams, you got to wonder how they got to where they did. Like Vancouver. I saw a stat the other day, and it showed what they started with and what they ended up getting, like in terms of having the JT Millers and the Quinn Hughes. It is embarrassing. Like, some of these teams are just like, wow, we're close to winning. Better add some cancer and really mess things up. Joshua Roy, your base rookie there with Montreal. Speaking of, we have the Breadman with the Rangers, Cooch and Barzal. Bo Horvat, who's missed a few games, but he's having a hell of a season too. Your green parallel with the Islanders. And back to Articulate Town. Your second one will be Thatcher Demko, who's an excellent goalie when he plays for Vancouver, of course. Last quarter of the box, a.k.a. the final 3 packs. Base rookie will be Gage Goncalves with Tampa, Roman Josi, Timo Meier, Seth Jarvis, Maxwell Crozier, and your peak. And look at that, we did get a 3rd ice premier. It will be Vincent Desjardins all over again. That goes to the Edmonton Oilers, so he gets the oil on the board. Oil, is that Levy? Edmonton. Where is Edmonton on my list? Number 3, Levy. So Levy was surprised by his significant other with some break spots for Christmas. So far, paying dividends. Hard signed autograph, directly on card, of course. I'm keeping this card behind it because my camera may try to look through it. 96 out of 199. At least he did take some time on the auto, as Yvonne has mentioned. There's a quick peek there at the back with the Premier's auto. Here I was thinking the ones out of 99 were autoed, but I guess some of these guys get them out of the 199. There you go. Excuse me. Plop Desjardins there. And there you go. That does look, that is a nice comeback. They do look nice signed, Trevor. I actually have, and I'm waiting for some value to get to them. I've got a nice Quentin Byfield, one of those ice premiers. It's a PSA 9. It's my own card. And I'm just waiting for him to kind of be the kid everybody thinks that they're going to be. It's a beautiful red, the way that it looks. But the ice premier signed ones are like, they're pretty bang on. Bradley Nadeau, we just had a chat about him. There's your base rookie Carolina. We have Tage Thompson, Sasha Barkov, first man to touch the Stanley Cup in 24 and 25. Pavel Buchnevich, the green Jake Getzel. It may say Tampa Bay Lightning, and that's because it is. He would have gotten traded before it was actually printed. So this will be a Tampa Bay card. Jake Getzel, Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay. So he did not make a photo in time. That's the only thing. Timmy Stew will be your violet, purple, fuchsia, magenta. I'm going to keep the Getzel over to the side so I remember to tell my young fella when he's sorting them that will go to Tampa Bay. In the final pack for UD Ice, Kyle McLean is going to be your rookie, which sounds kind of like an old pilot. Kyle McLean. We have Nico Heischer, Le Capitaine for the Devils. Slav and Gino. Your green is Sam Colangelo, rookie with the Quack. And one more purple, fuchsia, violet, magenta. It's Ryan O'Reilly. It's O'Reilly's himself. Getting Nashville on the board. One of the last men allowed to wear a visor, Ryan O'Reilly. There's only 4 players left in the league that have that status. That goes over there, and there you go. We're going to take a very quick intermission for, no, it's not Miller time. This is a good time to remind you all that we are actively accepting sponsorships. Oh, delicious. That's better. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Let's go, we'll take a trip to the spa. From the spa, we'll go to ClearCut. We'll do our quadruples of ClearCut, and then we'll finish off with Engrained and Stature. I think that makes the most sense. Engrained Icons just came out this week. Engrained Icons, all about the legends. You know, if you like guys like your Eisermans and your Sakic's and the whatever else, that is going to be right up your alley. I'm going to try to do the same thing I did last week, which was essentially take a picture of my placard from the office and really do some detective sleuthing here. So as a reminder, I suppose, so here looks like the break for next week. It is a horrible quality, but a Stature. We're going to do 2 of the Engrained Icons. We have SP Authentic. We're doing a metal. And I want to say that we're potentially looking at doing a premiere as well. So if you want to get in on that, all you got to do is say the word. These breaks fill up pretty gosh darn quick. This one took a little bit longer. I had 1 spot left between Tuesday to Saturday, which was ironic enough, but never any real fear of filling those. Christmas time, of course, everything's a little bit different. And even with Christmas coming, one team for you, Yvonne, I will mark you down, my friend. Even with Christmas coming, we will not skip a break. So we are going to break again next Sunday as per the usual. Yvonne D equal spot. Perfect. There's marked down with my Sharpie. And Trevor, that is for you. Alright, so yes, we will continue to break next Sunday. So that will be on the 28th of December. Same bat time, same bat channel, same beautiful backdrop. 2 autographs per box on average for our spa. We're looking for the Future Watch, of course. Wyatt Johnston, your first base card. One of the most unfortunate pictures that they would have taken of someone. At the same time, you can maybe say, no, he's just like really like aggressive. Braden Shen, Sorokin, Miro Heiskanen. I need a Miro. Spectrum FX, those are bounty cards. What does that mean? Once you collect them all, you can scratch them all off, and then you can go to the Upper Deck website and redeem them for a prize. Your prize may not be as good as what you get here at D&M Sports by guessing the right number and liking the feed. However, it is a prize nonetheless. Bradley Nadeau is back yet again. If you have Carolina, you get a nice little PC of Nadeau coming. Ironically enough, freshman focus wouldn't focus there for a bit. And Matt Steinberg, limited red unsigned Future Watch for him. Bradel, Sanderson, and Alexander Holtz. Bring it up to here. Excuse me. JT, it all went downhill when they took the C away from him, didn't it? McJesus and Pasta. This is a hell of a line for you. Excuse me. Zach Obstachuk is going to be same idea. Your bounty card is your unsigned Future Watch. Neon Leon with some maximum performance, only when he wants to though. And Thatcher Demko, your limited red. Jack Hughes, Sasha Barkov, and Kevin Hayes are the base. And we all know it's all about that base. No trouble. It's all about that base. Darlene, Coronado, and Monty Hiding behind that appears to be an autograph. We're going to do a quick reveal here after we get a little bit of focus. There we are. Zach Dean, the Deaner, if you will. 144 of 99. I get his name is only 4 letters, but he could have did better than Z and a half made D. I consistently joke about the episode of The Simpsons with Krusty the Clown signing everything K the C. That is pretty much as close as you'll get. Even Lucas Raymond used to sign his rookie stuff LR until they pretty much went to him and slapped him behind the head, and they were like, sign the freaking thing like you're supposed to. But it gets St. Louis on the board. So sweet St. Lou. That goes to Alex. Marat Kuznetsov, and we have a limited red with Patrick Gillies in Florida, Kent Johnson, Peter Mrazek, and Kirill Mershenko. The Blues are in with a hit indeed, Trevor. The Rat, Keller, and Shesterkin. Well, that's a lot better. Well. I wonder what happened with Seth Jarvis, because he didn't sign anything on time. Not only is this a future watch, not only is this a 21-22 card, it is also inscribed. I know, with a Halloween date, of course. The first 50 of these future watch are inscribed. They go for quite a premium compared to their counterparts. And if you have Carolina, which let's just say Jack does, we won't say how he got that. You're probably pretty happy getting a little Nadeau PC. And Seth Jarvis has been following us around. And I love that because I've been harping his praises for a while. Ever since he accidentally tripped and fell and blamed it on Evan Rodriguez, which totally was what happened. Still, absolutely stunning card. We'll take a quick peek there at the back. So essentially, he just did not sign in time. So we have had some 101 exquisite stuff for this frigging kid. Like, it has been phenom. So, Seth Jarvis, you have earned a front row seat with your inscribed future watch. Speaking of, he's back again. Jarvis is back. Tell a friend with Sebastian Aho this time. And behind that is Vasi with the limited red. McCann, Carlson, and Elias Pettersson are the base. And I love that. Look at that. Fredgy and Trevor and Yvonne and Jack. Well, Jack, of course, you think it's nice, but I appreciate the positivity. Power of positivity, as the New Day once said. The Breadman, Schmaltz, and Marchand, not Marchand. Blue Parallel collaborations, this time between Nazem Kadri and Connor Zari. And we have Sir Wendell, Captain Crunch. Vince, you'll appreciate that card for sure, just as much as I do. You too, Linda. There's a beautiful hit there for Toronto. May not be, I'm not saying it's worth $100 there, but come on, anytime you get Captain Crunch in a more modern day card, you get a beautiful one. That goes to Scott Carson. So much that we're going to actually put him on display. I've had the privilege of meeting Wendell Clark a couple times. I cannot say enough great things about him. And apparently he is coming for the, what do they call that? Craft Hockeyville, whatever the hell that thing's called. Apparently he's coming too. So if you like Wendell Clark, he'll be in town. Usually comes in town for Hockey Heroes in April as well. Back to work. Colin Groff, limited red with San Jose. Everybody's favorite televangelist, Luke Evangelista, John Carlson, and Alex DeBrincat. Linda, did you bring Cat in? Bringing up the rear. Sebastian Aho, not to be confused with AEW's Riho. Anita Miro, Heiskanen, and Braden Schneider. Behind that is going to be a green parallel for Chris Kreider with some maximum performance. Your pageantry belongs to Alexander Romanov, now part of the Islanders. And some more limited red with Shane O'Wright. Your base will be Kyle Connor, The Otter, and Lil Gouda, Trevor Zegras. 4 packs remain. And then we'll take a little tiptoe through ClearCut Town, see how that works. Suzuki, Rhino, and Columbus Cole. Josh Doan is your freshman focus. Behind that is David Pasternak with some pageantry. And Andre Lee, your limited red with LA. Brian Russ, Fantilli, and Tim Stutzla are the base. Might not get another auto. You get 2 per box. We got 2 future watches with an excellent throw-in update with the inscribed Seth Jarvis. So absolutely not complaining about this box for sure. But if I can get greedy, hopefully we can get another one. AM34, The Thrill, and Kaner. I always remember they talked to Kane and Taves over a decade ago when they were on the Blackhawks, and they were like, oh, what's everybody's nickname? And, it's like, oh, Jonathan Toews, he's Captain Serious, but, like, we call him Taser. It's like, oh, Pat, what's your name? Kaner. And then I was like, oh, that's original. Willy-nilly, maximum performance, arguable. Jack Eichel getting some pageantry, and William Eklund, the limited red. Jake Neighbors, former Rookie of the Year, Mo Sai, and Vasi the last 2 days. Pair of packs remain. It's Quinnigan, Logan Cooley, and Josh Norris. James Malatesta. We pulled his Future Watch last week for Mario C, I believe. But this time it's going to be a short print 133, the number we're looking for. And James Malatesta. And that's that look that I give looking at the Christmas spread when that turkey comes out. Oh, boys. Oh, by the way, look at his helmet number. All right. My kids would enjoy that. Nikita Kucherov and Braden Point collaborating for Tampa. And Cale Makar, your limited red. Byfield, Lindgren, and Matty Beniers are your base. And then there was one. It's the final pack now. Jack Quinn, Cole Perforati, as some people call him, but Cole Perfetti, another Seth Jarvis. Freshman focus with Sebastian Cossa. Calling it now, Sebastian Cossa is going to be a future Vezina winner. Done. Hot take, I know, but I'm right. You get one red pageantry per box. This time it is the Nuge, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with the oil, and your final insert will be Isaac Poulter, a rookie card limited red with the New Jersey Devils. Chris Letang, Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon, and everyone's favorite player in the whole wide world, Matthew Tkachuk, are the base. And Trevor, I'm pretty pumped up for you because you, my friend, get a Matthew Tkachuk card. I know that that's really what you've wanted. You don't stop talking about it, and now it has finally come home. Also, it's intermission time for a quick drink. Excellent. All right. Well, it's time. It's time. Yes, it's Vader time. Box numbers are going to be 79, 80, 81, and then I had to break the sequentialness with 59. So we'll do number 59 first, and then we'll kind of go one in front of the other. I think everybody understands the shtick of ClearCut, but once again, we have new people every break. It is one card, the end. One card in a one-touch, already sealed. The checklist is quite extensive. We could get Wayne Gretzky, we can get Sam Steele. We can get Connor Bedard, we could get Mikey Anderson. Again, do keep in mind this is 23-24, a.k.a. no Celebrini, Hudson Chase. We're looking for the Bedards. This would be Matt Nyes, Luke Hughes, Leo Carlson, Mackie Semiskevich, Zach Benson, Matthew Poitras. I could go on. But Fantilli, Cooley, see, I did go on. But quite a bit of potential value. If we get skunked on ClearCut, just know that it was a matter of time. We had, I think, 6 boxes in a row, back-to-back breaks, with like Messier's at a 25 and Celebrini's and Shane Wright at a 10, the whole friggin' roll. So if we get skunked on these ClearCut, please go easy on me. We were lucky enough to be able to order a couple cases tariff-free. So ClearCut is now at $129 opposed to $149, allowing us to kind of throw an extra box in for pretty much the same cost. I have an alarm going off. That's bizarre. We're going to shut that off. It was for anybody wondering, it was a fantasy hockey alarm to check my goalies. That should have been for yesterday. Don't worry, I'm going to win tonight anyway. All right, doesn't matter. Nobody cares about that. Let's get to work. ClearCut numero UD Authentics. Ooh, wow, that's pretty solid. Ty Carte. You get Seattle up on the board. Ty Carte is, I mean, easily their best rookie that they have in the system here. Well, he's not a rookie anymore, but at the time was quite popular and selling fairly well. So you know what? May not be numbered. I'm going to go on a limb and say that's still a pretty solid pickup. Seattle. Who is a crack attack here? Let me see. Seattle. Who has Seattle? Freddy. Fredgy, yet again, the ClearCut comes through, my friend. And $75 for a spot's a lot cheaper than $129 plus tax. So if you did a ClearCut, this would have been your card. I mean, you did pretty gosh darn well. UD Authenticity, a little bit more shorter print, but it gets Seattle on the board, who was largely getting skunked up to this start. So I will consider that a win. I get it. They can't all be Connor Bedard, but Ty Carte is quite solid. I'm not just blowing smoke, if you know what I mean. So that is number 1. Number 2, this is going to be box number 79, and then we'll go in order. Off we go again. It's like Christmas, right? Every time that you sit down and wrap presents and then you blink and it's done. Probably the better thing is like making a supper, right? You make a big turkey dinner. It takes you a day and a half to prep your vegetables ahead of time and whatever else. And everybody sits down, they eat it, it's done. And then there's dishes. Oh, boy. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, Levy. Kaboom! Neon Leon, the Myriad. Absolutely stunning. And once again, Levy, who made my excellent, beautiful card stands and my Wild Willie mascot and such. Again, significant other got him a couple break spots. And one of those spots ended up being Edmonton. And one of those cards could be our first star of the break. Absolute stunner. The Myriad. Fredgy, you've had some experience with the Black Diamond Myriads that are quite nice. And Neon Leon. Off you go. Nice big German chain smoker. The shirt they made him wear was like my favorite thing ever. They celebrate. I don't remember what the text was on it, but it was him celebrating his 1000th point, and it's just him with like a big, huge like cigarette in his mouth. Oh man! But yes, you are correct, Trevor. Levy, I'm so happy for you, my friend. That is absolutely stunning, and it's always a good day to get something like that. Come on, Draisaitl is not only a 1000-point scorer, he did it by 30. 30! He's 30 years old. He's already got 1,000 flipping points. Smoking his way to 1,000 points, just like Guy Lafleur. That's right. But there you go. And that's what we love to see. Look at that, Levi. I love my wife, he says. Of course. As you should, my friend. So that is quite the big boom. Let's keep it rolling, my amigos. And see if we can somehow top Neon Leon. All right. Back to work. Number 3. Box number 80. Ooh, boys. We did it again. Once again. I'll take that every day and twice on Sunday. Up-and-coming goalie Devin Levi, and now that they have a competent general manager for the first time in 6 years, might actually get some flipping ice time. But with that said, it is a rookie for Devin Levi. Buffalo, number 11, goes to Jamie. Jamie, who won the free spot and went with an extra one. Look at that. So Devin Levi, a beautiful hard sign. We'll take a peek at the back. Not that it's going to be much different than old Neon Leon. So that is a very, very nice hit for Buffalo. There we go. A couple decent rookies. And an absolute super stud in Leon Draisaitl. Baboosh. We'll put that one there. Move that over a little bit. Actually move Ty over so we can see him peek through. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And then there was one. Box number 81. What do you think so far, folks? I think we're doing quite well. I don't know what the fourth one is, but if you bought 4 ClearCut and you pulled those 3 to start off, I think you'd be pretty happy. I know I would be. What? 80. Here we go. All right. Here we go. We're going to champs. Well, what are the odds that Devin Levi would be in box number 80 and box number 81? And these are exact sequential numbers, by the way. I know that there's 8 or 9 numbers on the label, but literally one after another, Devin Levi. Well, let's talk about Devin Levi again. We're not going to do that because we already did, but another nice hit for Jamie. So congrats, man. You PC Devin Levi now. Take that all day. Absolutely. Absolument. All right. Guys, I don't want to push ClearCut further and further and further, but I think we did good for a third week in a row with ClearCut, which is, quite crazy. I'm really, I'm really surprised that they back-to-back Levi'd, but I don't know. Mama say it don't always be like it is, but sometimes it do. There's your ClearCut. So we still have two big boomers, the entrees, if you will, Engrained and Stature. Whatever. We'll do Engrained first. Not that it matters. We're opening them both up anyway. Then we'll go into Stature Town and we'll call it a day. Once again, if you want to get into next weekend's break, we're going to do 2 Engrained icons, which is all Legend Focus, as mentioned previously. Seen a couple boxes in store. See some really nice stuff. Steve Eiserman, Stickworks, autographs like guys like Dave Anderchuk. Just guys that people know and that they would enjoy. So we're hoping we give some of the love there next week. Of course, we're doing some extra stuff there too. But once again, as a reminder, if you want to get in on that, please let me know. The big thing is that because we are closed Christmas and Boxing Day, Christmas Eve closing early, there's going to be limited time that will be on Messenger. So we definitely want to make sure that we can fill this break right after Christmas, but we also want to make sure that you guys don't miss out either. Jack, why not? Here you go. You're getting all the good stuff anyway. May as well get the box one too. Very chunky monkey. We're looking at half a dozen cards, typically a couple autos per. It's not just stick, but it is lumber themed, I'll say. We pulled a beautiful Slavkovsky or triple color RPA at 25. We pulled a nice Pedersen out of 35. Same idea in terms of like the nice patch and the auto. And we have a Carved in Time, I believe is what they're called. Here's your very quick sneak peek. Carved in Time, literally what it sounds like. Jack, you want 3. You are in, my friend. Jack, I hope you're enjoying the breaks. I know you did your first one maybe a month or so ago, and you've been in ever since. I want to say that we, very much appreciate you supporting the breaks, and you've done quite well, which I'm happy to see. Hopefully you enjoy the breaks as much as we do put them on. Excuse me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Looks like 7 cards this box with 2 very thick ones, plus the Carved in Time. Kopi on his farewell tour is going to get us started off. Number 201 of 349. And Zay Kopitar, one of my favorite players, to be quite frank with you. Rookie time is going to be Michael Kesslering, 227, the number we're looking for, out of 399. And here we go into some of the hits. I guess there's 7 cards, you never know. It looks like a throwback. Oh, man. Super duper short print, so an excellent, excellent card. You imagine if there was ink on that. We'll take a bit of a closer look at that guy. Burnaby Joe, as he's referred to sometimes for, whatever reason. That is numbered out of only 20. That is number 11 of 20. So when you get a bona fide stud of a Hall of Famer like that, it's always a good day. That goes to Hunter, or Hunter M. Hardy, congrats on you. We'll put Joe Sakic on display right there. Okay. Sakic and Eisman, one of the greatest rivalries of hockey history. We have 2 very thick ones here coming. Ooh. Ooh. I'll let you all see it together, but I think this is going to be a beautiful one. I mean, come on. It's blue, there's white, it's number 91. It's going to be former Sarnia Sting forward. Wow, wow, wow. Stammer. Steven Stamkos, 16. Barkov, 16. Or Trevor Lawrence is 16. Out of only 25. Gold ink on the carbon fiber. Wow. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Tampa Bay. Who's got Tampa? Number 6, Adam. Adam, one of my Haligonians, has an absolute stunner. This one technically from 1920 Engrained, as they didn't do that. They didn't do Engrained for like 5 years, so there's like 5 years worth of Engrained. Front row center. Hard to beat that. Actually, let's hold on here. Move him there and him there because he can peek over the camera a little bit. Do that. Move Sir Wendell over a little. Get Joe over here. There, something like that. That's a hit is correct, Jack. Matthew says, would you say the Ultimate collections are done from the breaks until 25-26? Matthew, yes, I would say that. And the reason why, I'm out of stock on Ultimate. Yeah, we've been doing so much and selling so much of it. It's been treating people well. Right now, I'm sold out of Ultimate. So stay tuned. The big question becomes, if I bring it back in, what's the price going to be? And sometimes, if it's a $300 box and it's got to go to $360, sometimes we say, no, that's too much. Forget, we'll just move on. So no Ultimate in mind at the moment there, Matthew. But you never say never. We have yet another horizontal one here behind Kesslering. Wow, look at that. A rookie signature shots. This time it's Toronto Maple Leaf Bobby McMahon. 155 at $2.99. There's an auto. That I like. The big B, and he kind of has, does his little chicken scratch there. It's hard to do an autograph when it's MCM. You see it a lot with Wendell Clark, where he's got so many flipping loops when he signs this thing. I like that auto, though, quite a bit. That goes to the Maple Leafs, and that is owned by Scott Carson, Santa Scott himself. A beautiful Bobby McMahon piece. We'll take a quick look at the back of that, as per the usual. May as well stretch it out there just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And, yeah, the fact that it has rookie on that is certainly gorgeous. So, there you go, Bobby McMahon. Pluck Bobby right there. 2 cards left still. We have the Curved in Time, and then we have whatever's hiding behind Kesslering. Black Bucket. 44 maybe? Oh, there's a different rookie that would have been nicer. But if you have Chicago, you're probably relieved because you were getting largely skunked up to this point. That belongs to Hunter as well, same as the Colorado Avalanche. And there you go, Wyatt Kaiser with the hard-signed rookie auto with the Hawks. There we go, it's a little bit better. Baboosh. Baboosh. And we're just going to do the quick reveal. Well, quick enough here for Curved in Time. That's going to cheat. I already saw what team it's going to be. And Matt, you may want to... oh, wait a minute. Matt, you have traded to Dale for Beantown. And I think you've made Dale a very, very happy man with a Patrice Curved in Time. Yes, sir, these are actual wood cards. And look excellent on my camera, to be quite frank with you. I think these look really nice. But they're exactly what they look like. They're Curved in Time. There you go. Hammered right into it with the old chisel. Highlighting Bergeron's Selke Trophy and the Stanley Cup that he won with Beantown. There you go. Baboosh. The best part about it, it goes to a good home. You know what I mean? Dale Trade's obviously a big Bruin guy. And I think Patrice is... Correct me if I'm wrong, Dale. Patrice Bergeron is probably on your Mount Rushmore Bruins. I think that's not a crazy statement that I just made. But it's always nice to get something like that. So that was a really, really good box of Engrained. Well, it was a great box of Engrained, to be quite frank. Short print Sakic. The Stamkos is the jaw dropper. But another stick auto with McMahon. Another auto with Wyatt Kaiser. And the always hard to find Curved in Time, which are incredibly unique in their own right. So, things are going well when I have to start putting autos to the side. You guys can't see this stuff anyway, but put the ink up there, because why not? Olin Zellweger will come over here. Well, but wait, there's more. That's right, we still have a box of Stature on the way. 5 cards. Typically, sometimes more. 24-25, it is a dual year with 23-24 and 24-25. We picked Fredgie's number 5, his lucky number right there. maybe not lucky number, but has a thing with the 5s. And we'll see who we can find. Or Bork, Esposito, Bergeron, and Neely. That's 5 men on a Mount Rushmore, Trevor, but I'll allow it. Let's see what else we got here. Move the Jarvis back just slightly. One pack, and then that's all she wrote. 1 out of 3 packs will have a patch in them. Matt, this, for being such a kind chap and trading the Bruins to Dale, is for you. We have had some tough luck with the patches of Stature. Looks like 6 cards. Oh, maybe I should show you the sneak peek instead of me just looking. Looks like 6 cards as a part of the pack. Hopefully that means an extra autograph. Sometimes they have a Stature update. So we've got Pasta as your first base batting leadoff. Yet again, a beautiful looking card. So we'll go with Boston. Super Mario. High numbered, admittedly, but it's better to have a high number than no number at all. If you have number 639, you'll get 3 prizes. Why? Because I'm confident nobody guessed 639. But it's always a nice time to see Super Mario. One of my favorite old school logos. Such a regal penguin. All right, could be autograph time any moment here. So, not a rookie. Stature, red bucket. Oh, it is a rookie, my mistake. Olin Zellweger back again. Let's put here. Let's move a few things around. Cover that up so we can get a better look at the Zellweger. Kaboom. And that'll go well with the. Where did that go? I just had it with the Premier jersey. How about that? Rookie, 24-25, of course, the Canadian. And who had Anaheim again? Who had the Quack? Brad. Good job, Bradley. A nice Olin Zellweger. And just like that, we're almost done. Hopefully nobody saw me switch my blanket. Could be another auto on the way, based on how Stature works sometime. And I seem to remember that, I could be wrong. This feels like a 22-23 backdrop. I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to hide this until the end. McJesus, that would have been a nice auto. 148 of 199. So yet again, Levy, this comes home with you, my friend. Beautiful short printed orange Connor McDavid Stature card, 148. And behind McJesus, it is Connor Hellebuyck, from one Connor to another, Connor to Connor. At least it gets you on the board, Matt. 151 out of 199 for the former Vezina winner. And then there was one. Again, I do not know if this is an autograph, but typically when there's 6 cards in a box or a pack, well, both, sometimes you get 2, so this might be a 22-23, as I mentioned as well. Well, you know what? It's not a rookie, but we'll certainly take that. 22-23. Oh, I'm so smart. It's Brock Besser, one of the last men who decided to stay around in Vancouver. I wonder if he's forgetting that now. But that's an excellent hit, because Vancouver was not getting too much as we were getting going, so it at least gets him on the board. And that belongs to you, Trevor. Trevor, I'm used to seeing your name quite often in breaks. Maybe not quite as much this time, but I think you did quite well. At least you get a beautiful Brock Besser coming home. And that is it, my friends. We made out like bandits as far as I am concerned. Your 3 stars of the night is going to be incredibly difficult, but they are also right in front of you. In no real order. Well, that's not how 3 stars of the night work. Oh, screw it. We'll just go from where they are. Let's go Neon Leon with our 3rd star of the night. Arguably could be the most valuable card of the whole shebang, but only because it's not specifically numbered. We have Seth Jarvis, the always sought after inscribed Future Watch. Always sought after is right. And I would highly suggest... maybe not. Stammer. Let's make him the 1st star of the night. Why not? When it's numbered out of that low, out of only 25. gold ink autos, the whole rigging. So very, very, very nice, in addition to all of the other jams and jellies and goodies that we were able to get here as well. As we close, you guys are so welcome. It is my pleasure. We'll very quickly, next year, maybe a little bit more of a reflection, but I appreciate you guys beyond belief. We have made such good friends. We have such a great group and such a growing and tight-knit group that I love you. How's that? As I suck back a tear. I love you guys. But I hope you guys have an excellent Christmas, the happy holidays, happy, all that stuff. Happy Hanukkah, crazy Kwanzaa, the whole rigging. And we will be back. Actually, wait, we got a free spot to give away. That's right. We're going to give away a free spot for next week's break that I had mentioned. Again, if you want to get in on that break, please do so now or let me know. But that video will be posted within about 15 minutes for me hitting this button. Once again, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy your holidays. You guys have well earned it. And as always, keep your stick on the ice.